You know, other than just desires of the throne, and just being a general... Probably shouldn't say these words within the first 30 seconds of YouTube video, so I won't. But this... mine character... Is there anything that they won't do? Murdering their own relatives, setting forests on fire, as well as everything else we've seen so far. One good thing is if they actually manage to escape over the border into another country, I don't believe they'll have jurisdiction over them anymore. But once again on the run, everyone against them. The few friends they might have made along the way, actually I can see them being arrested and found guilty of various things, truthfully or not. We're going to have to find out though, and all of the horrors that await us. I know that they all work for the king and whatnot, but do any of them question any of these orders at all? I know you're really not supposed to. Cutting off all retreat options, burning the forest, making any town that harbours him regret it. And how many people, creatures, anything else that's kind of just trying to live their lives are going to be caught in it? You wouldn't say. Well. He hasn't. No, not at all. Do they give him a little bit of stubble? Are they just evil lines? There are a few options left. How much trekking are they going to have to do? Hopefully the introduction to this side of royalty is going to go a little better. Which is... Otherwise his distrust is going to grow even deeper. And how many more twists and turns can be created? More roadblocks being put up, more... Are they going to do something which will make the allegations not false? But like with the sword hero killing the dragon, or the bow hero displacing the lord, one of the actions they take actually has some consequences. Everyone is just continuing with their daily lives. But okay. Is that only in this region though? Like the... Oh no. Were they pushed out? There's definitely a story there somewhere about demi-humans, but... Okay. Are we getting that origin story? Yeah, more reason to stop them in their tracks now. Yes. But she's still... Well, it was a few years ago at least, but even now she's holding them as some sort of... There must be some mistake. They can't be doing these evil things. Nobleman, I'm gonna go with probably not. And neither Raftalia or Philo noticed his approach. Anyone with glasses like that is entirely trustworthy. There's more going on. And what would a Lord of a region just be doing in a forest? And for what reason? To cover your tracks, yeah. That seems reasonable. Without any protection. The thing is, even if he's trustworthy, what about all of the staff? Do a quick sweep for poison. Okay, yeah, that would kind of do it. Unless he has a very high poison resistance. She's learning to use cutlery. Maybe she can learn to actually chew her food. Both for their own safety, in case anyone turns them in, and also everyone around them, if they find they've been harbouring these fugitives. Is it the shield hero or her new bird friend? How long has it been since they've just been able to somewhat relax? He has to keep his guard up. We'll take her opinion. Should you be really wandering off at a time like this? I mean, Fiona's probably fine by herself. No one really knows her, but... For better or worse, no one really knows. Yeah, she just sees the kind of upfront here and now, doesn't she? That would cause some confusion or contemplations for anyone witnessing that kind of thing, though. I mean, those two are apparently his slaves or whatever. And yet they were not holding back at all when they were firing arrows at her. Is he just a moron? I mean, he's obviously being used in some respect, but did previous Shield heroes actually do something there, or was he just talking about earlier on what the kind of things they've accused him of? It'd be difficult to carry out your duties if you're 6 foot under. We each have different specialties. But what I was about to say, what is going to occur during the night? Because obviously it wouldn't just give it us now if there wasn't something. Kind of wish that it didn't, but it was inevitable, wasn't it? Getting back into her past. And though she kind of made it out of that situation, what about everyone else? Who talked? The problem, if she's caught at all... You've just shown that they are there, though. Oh no. Are they going to listen to her orders, though? You don't even have to be even slightly perceptive to understand what's going on now. Did you even need to have that kind of introduction if you're just going to give him that design? I guess it's kind of a good... She's not backing away of making it seem as though it's a lie. Is she safe at all making those kind of things, though? Does she really think she's going to be taken to the king? She's, yeah, come out in a cold sweat. Did Philo just kind of get lost and hasn't understood anything what's going on? Ah. Oh, we know where she is now. Ah. Well, she wasn't coming out. Playing hide and seek? Playing hide and seek. So, Melty knew what was going on. And the way to get through to her, let's play hide and seek. It's an option, not one that you'd be happy with. And how would you really be able to stand in front of the Queen and come to any sort of conclusion then? Because he would be no better than those that betrayed him. The remnants of her village. But the thing is, if she freezes up or does anything because of her past, it can put the entire operation in jeopardy. They're just going to attack indiscriminately onto the crowd, though. I mean, if it was a human protest and riots, they wouldn't do much. And other than some sort of supremacy, what is the hate between towards these demis? He's holding strong. You would threaten the second princess? Looks like he won't be a lord for long. The church. Again. Just don't eat anyone. Not for their safety, just don't want to get anything caught in her throat. It is getting... If she can't fight her, she'll keep crashing through walls until she does. An underground area. Do you really want to face that? I can guess what's down there. No hesitation, really. He really is a devil. What do you prefer more, your duty or your life? Really doesn't take anyone long to betray their true intentions, does it? Greetings! At least take a few steps around him so he can't grab you. He will follow the whole... you can't move. Doesn't mean you're not going to get your ass beat. Take your damn antidote. He didn't kill any of those guards or soldiers. Even though they could easily have done. Do that of yourself, mate. Is this Raftalia's time to, as you said, face her past? She is entirely resolute. It really didn't take long to completely 180 this fat turd. He didn't oblige them. Oh, it's now that it cuts it off. Does she really want to be the arbiter of some sort of justice here? Because that would hang over her. The problem is with these types of people is there's not really a sort of resolution that can really come about easily, because they have the protection of their rank, of those that they know. And in this case, the royalty of the places behind them as well. So he obviously can't just leave them to get back to their old ways. Or present ways. I feel like Naofumi is going to spare Raftalia of the curse of what it will actually do if she becomes the executioner. But I do not like how it kept flashing back to that one young friend that she had that was also in the carriage. Because if she had made it out when she did, barely alive, full of disease, though they may stop any future travesties, the past is still there. And were they too late? And the way that the Shield Hero has gone so far, even if there is a sweet and happy resolution to this little side story, story, there would still be that moment which drags it back down into the somber realization that reality is harsh and evil and sad. And even with the shield hero trying his best, there's not really everyone that could be saved. If you can't tell, I'm trying to gear myself to be ready for it. If you enjoyed this one, let me know. And if you're looking forward to see my face in the next one, leave a comment down below. And to make sure you don't miss it, consider subscribing to the channel. But also, if you want to see anything else that I'm watching, present or past, have a look. But for the time being, get yourself some rest. If I don't see you anytime soon, I guess you're just too good at hide and seek. See you there. If you want to be the calming hand, stabilizing me when I'm about to make a rash decision, consider joining onto my Patreon, because with your help, the channel will remain safe, albeit a little scared. So I need to thank Sal, Raywin, Electricant, Arthea, Noku, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Mats, Razzus Paulson, Gurley, Dark Shadow 7899 and everyone else. Because they are the order that brings my channel out of the attic.